I wish people, instead of saying that an expressive or strategic question in politics was betraying or abandoning the people we wish to protect, I wish what we said was we lost power in a way that allowed Donald Trump to drive the Supreme Court to a 6-3 Republican majority. And that majority overturned Roe v. Wade. Right. It overturned Roe v. Wade and actually abandoned all these people. Right. Actually fucked them over. Right?
Right.
This was great. In response to the very public criticism from Ta-Nehisi Coates, Ezra Klein invited him on his podcast. They had several amazing moments in this very good conversation. I recommend watching the whole thing. This, to me, was one of the best from Klein.
That talking about this creates this sort of counter argument. Well, even to discuss it is to abandon. In 2008, as you and I both know, Barack Obama ran as a public opponent of gay marriage.
Right.
He ran opposed to it.
Right.
At a time when not only, I won't speak for you, was I not opposed to it, but most of us did not, most of us did not think he was opposed to it.
Right.
Like at his heart, we did not think he was opposed to it.
Right.
But he was playing politics.
Right.
That playing of politics allowed him to name Supreme Court justices, and that led to the decision that created a constitutional right to same-sex marriage. And I am saying that that kind of playing politics is needed.
So I think the analysis here is on point and insightful from Klein. I'm curious to hear what you think in the comments. One of the things he talks about in this interview is making the disciplined distinction between what he really feels, what he really wants, what his idealistic vision might be for America versus what he feels can win power given the current circumstances and the reality of our country. Because unless you form coalitions that can get you into power, that can win elections, in other words, you don't get to nominate Supreme Court justices. You don't get to engage in the legislative process that affects real people's lives. And you hear him making the point here that losing has gotten us into a really, really dangerous position that we would not be in if we had won. And on every single issue that people really cared about in last year's election, we would be in a better position. Not a perfect position, but a better position. And the most vulnerable people in our country and in the world would be in a better position if we had won. Stay tuned, because in my next video, I'll share what I think is Ta-Nehisi Coates' most important moment from this conversation.